Small businesses fail for a variety of reasons. When starting a business, the last thing you want to think about is a failure. However, if you want your company to flourish, you must be aware of and avoid the following 8 frequent reasons for failure. According to data released by the Small Business Administration, SBA, in 2019, over 20% of new businesses fail in their first year. Within 5 years, around half of all businesses fail. By the 10th year, only approximately a third of the businesses have survived. While there are a variety of factors that might lead a business to fail, the majority of the time, small businesses fail because they make one or more basic mistakes. My name is KG. Welcome to my channel. The top 8 reasons for business failure, as well as what you can do to avoid them, are listed below. The reasons why small businesses fail. 1. You started your company for the wrong reasons. The cause of a business's failure is frequently linked to why the owner established it in the first place. Is the desire to generate a lot of money your key motivation for beginning your own business? Do you believe that having your own business will allow you to spend more time with your family? Maybe it's the fact that you wouldn't have to answer to anyone else. While those are advantages that some successful entrepreneurs have as a result of years of hard work, they are not sufficient reasons to start a firm. The following are some of the best reasons to start a business, reasons that will help you develop a successful business. You're enthusiastic about what you'll be doing and are confident that your product or service will meet a genuine demand in the marketplace, based on thorough research and analysis. You have ambition, perseverance, patience, and a positive outlook. When others give up, you become more determined than ever. You are not defeated by your failures. You learn from your failures and apply what you've learned as business advice to assist you to succeed next time. Many successful business entrepreneurs have credited their success to building on prior failures and using failures as a learning process, according to studies. You enjoy being independent and are adept at taking charge when a creative or intelligent solution is required. This is especially critical while working under tight deadlines. You enjoy, if not adore, your fellow man, and your honesty, integrity, and interactions with people reflect this. You get along with a wide range of people and can deal with them effectively. 2. There isn't a market because it's too small. Even the most brilliant company concepts will fail if there is no market for what you sell, or if the market vanishes due to economic shifts or natural disasters. While you can't forecast disasters, you can evaluate if there is a market for what you want to sell and if that market is large enough to be lucrative before you start a business. It's important to remember that everyone isn't a market. The market must be a distinct group of clients that you can target with the marketing expenditures and resources you have at your disposal. To avoid business failure after launch, entrepreneurs must monitor their market and clients' changing demands on a regular basis. 3. Poor management. Poor management is cited as the #1 factor for business failure in several reports. Finance, purchasing, selling, production, and employing and managing staff are all areas where new business owners usually lack appropriate business and management knowledge. The firm may fail and go out of business if the owner does not realize what they don't do properly and seek help. Small business owners can either educate themselves on the skills they lack, hire trained workers, or outsource work to competent professionals to solve the problem. A company's neglect might lead to its demise. All actions of your business operations should be studied, organized, planned, and controlled on a regular basis. This involves ongoing market research and consumer data analysis, an area that is more likely to be overlooked once a company has grown. A successful manager is also a good leader who fosters a productive work environment. He or she is good at hiring and training competent employees, as well as delegating. A competent leader is also capable of strategic thinking, being able to turn a vision into reality, and being able to deal with change, making transitions, and envisaging new future possibilities. 4. Insufficient capital. Insufficient operational funds is a common financial mistake made by unsuccessful enterprises. New business founders frequently misunderstand cash flow or misjudge the amount of capital required to get their venture off the ground. As a result, they are forced to shut down before having a chance to succeed. They may also have an exaggerated expectation of incoming sales money. It's critical to figure out how much money your company will need. You must understand not only the costs of beginning a firm but also the costs of maintaining it. It's crucial to keep in mind that many businesses take a year or two to get off the ground. This implies you'll need enough cash to cover all expenses until sales eventually cover them. A startup calculator can help you estimate how much money you'll need to get your firm off the ground. 5. The wrong location. Your college lecturer was correct. The location of most local businesses is crucial to their success. A suitable business location in the correct community is vital if your firm requires walk-in traffic or a professional venue to meet with clients. Even the best managed business could be doomed by a terrible site. Consider the following. Where are your consumers? Traffic, accessibility, parking, and lighting are all factors to consider. Needs for warehousing or equipment storage. Competitors' locations. The building's condition and safety. Local incentive programs for new company ventures in certain localities are available. The history, culture, and receptivity to a new enterprise at a potential location. If you don't regularly have customers or clients come into your business, your house could be the right place for your startup. 6. Lack of planning. Anyone who has ever been in charge of a successful significant event understands that success would not have followed if it hadn't been for meticulous, methodical, strategic planning, and hard labor. Most business triumphs can be summed up in this way. A business strategy is essential for all enterprises. Many small firms fail as a result of serious flaws in their business planning. It must be practical and based on current, reliable data as well as intelligent forecasts for the future. The following elements should be included: a description of the business, a vision, goals, and success factors. Market research. Workforce requirements. Problems and solutions that may arise. Financial. Capital, equipment and supplier list, balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow analysis, as well as sales and expense forecasting. Analyze the competition. Promotional, marketing, and advertising activities. Managing and budgeting for firm expansion. A business plan is also required by most bankers if you are seeking more money for your company. 7. Overexpansion. Overexpansion is a leading cause of business failure. It occurs when business owners confuse success with how quickly they can expand their company. It's best to concentrate on modest and steady progress. Rapidly developing businesses have been the cause of many bankruptcies. At the same time, you don't want to stifle development. Allow your success to assist you to select the correct controlled pace once you've developed a solid customer base and good cash flow. Inability to meet client requests on a timely basis, as well as personnel struggling to keep up with production expectations, are two signs that an expansion may be necessary. Identify what and who you need to add in order for your firm to develop if expansion is needed following a thorough assessment, research, and analysis. After that, with the correct systems and personnel in place, you can concentrate on growing your company rather than doing everything alone. 8. You don't have a website or a social media presence. Simply said, if you own a business nowadays, you must have a website and a presence on social media. Period. In 2019, there were 312 million internet users in the United States, with e-commerce sales estimated at $601.7 billion by the U.S. Census Bureau. Every business should, at the least, have a professional-looking and well-designed website that allows users to quickly learn about their company and how to use its products and services. If you cater to local clients, your website should include your address, phone number, and hours of operation, as well as a listing in Google My Business so that it appears when people search for what you sell near them. For instance, Italian restaurants around me. Even if you don't have consumers come to your store and/or get the majority of your business through networking and referrals, you need a website so that potential customers may study your company before calling you. You will lose out if you do not have a website when your competitors do. For the same reason, You should have social media profiles on the services your customers are most likely to utilize. If you don't, you'll come out as unprofessional and lose business to competitors who at the very least have a social media presence. It's a plus if you have things that can be offered online or if you can take orders online. However, you must have a website that informs customers about what you offer and how doing business with you benefits them. When it comes to the success of any new business, the secret to your success is ultimately you, the business owner. Failure was never an option for many successful business owners. These people, who are driven, determined, and have a positive outlook, see any setback as an opportunity to learn and progress. The majority of self-made millionaires are averagely intelligent. Their openness to new information and eagerness to learn whatever it takes to achieve distinguishes them. If you like this video, make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any future videos.